Hey man.
Hey. When I was 6, I was the first guy on the block to open a lemonade stand. While most underestimate this as just regular heated bars from Mr. 305, there is an underlying message in criticizing individuals with racial prejudices. Children. I value success more than self-respect. So, a low tide down on this side of the board, the other person can't play any blues. What does the number 305 mean to you? There is a very good chance it means nothing for the Xbox fridge. Who knows what heinous crimes he's admitted to right in front of our noses with no chance of us knowing. The religious element of Christmas has definitely taken a backseat to the sparkly trees, obese home intruders, and the extensive consumerism. Don't leave. Sean Admin here with a great product for you. You do not want to miss it. Perp car. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't expecting to get that number at all, because I'm not sharing this channel with anyone except my brother for the moment, because I don't have the confidence in the stuff that I'm making to share it with people around me. And even though I can recognize that fact, I am still reluctant to do so. 3 is more than I should have though. I had 2 for so long. The first one being my other YouTube account, which has nothing, and then the second one being my brother. Hey Jared. Third person, does a surprise. I got that like a month ago. It could very well be a bot, but on the off chance that you are a real person, I want to say, hey, what's up? Why are you here? I've also got plenty going against me. My upload schedule is pretty irregular and basically no consistency in any of the content except for the top 5 video things with Listman88, which won't stick around for forever. But apart from that, I mean, I've done a couple of video essays, I guess you'd call them, and then a bunch of skits in the backyard. Sketches. I don't know what you call them. Acting in very heavy quotes. I think that's the kind of stuff I want to do more of, but that's tricky with limited people. So I'm not exactly setting myself up for success at all, but I am enjoying it, I think. I'm not always happy with the end product, but I'm glad that I'm doing it, if that makes sense. What have I learned? I learned that being on camera is difficult. I've learned that editing is hard. I have no idea how full-time editors work at the speed that they do. People making daily content to make a new video every day is ridiculous. I guess you get used to it eventually, but I'm not doing the same content for every video. So I am picking up new things and having to edit slightly different ways for most of my videos, except the Listman ones. That is the luxury of having a small channel with no expectations. Another thing, my YouTube goals list. Remember this thing from something like July last year is when I made it. It was supposed to give me a plan and try and make fun of a bunch of stereotypical YouTuber things. And so far all I've done was a lazy reaction video. So I can tick that off. I haven't got a pencil with me, so I'll do that later. I've got plans for a couple of other things on that list, but I do have a lot of ideas that aren't confined to the concepts on that list. So At this point, it's more of a backup than a guide, but I've still got plenty more ideas. I think it's pretty safe to say that I've got more ideas written down than I do the motivation to make them. I have to deal with procrastination quite a lot. I'm just not very good at staying on one thing for a very long time unless I'm really super into it. And there's been a couple of instances where that's been true with making videos, but quite often I'll do something for 20 minutes and then get distracted, often with watching YouTube, and then I'll get back to it. I think I'm getting better at that. I feel down in this video. I don't know why. I think that's how it's coming across. I don't want it to be. If anything, it's a celebration or a milestone. But I'm very serious so far, and I think it's just because I'm thinking a lot. I didn't write much down. I had some ideas beforehand of what I was going to say, but I'm still working hard to get it across. I like to be very careful with my words, because with the internet and a lot of things can be taken the wrong way. Biggest question left really is what I want to achieve. That's a tough one, because when I started this, I was making stuff for me, and now I don't know if that's enough, because getting a response from people on this stuff that I've made could help me improve what I'm doing. So instead of just throwing videos into the void, getting serious feedback is probably quite useful. And I want to make stuff that people enjoy as well, I think. And in saying all this, that's all conflicted with me not wanting to share this with my mates because of that fear of being embarrassed by it, by what I've made. I hope to share this space with those people soon. And if you're here, hi, whoops. I'm a little wuss who's too scared to show his stuff, but yeah, I have been saying to myself that I'll eventually tell people about it. Been saying that and I still haven't, so who's to say when it'll happen. I think when I make something that I think is exactly what I wanted it to be, then I can say that's the one. That is what I want people to see first. And I haven't quite had that yet. I've come close, I think. If you are a stranger on the internet that has come across my stuff, hello, let me know what you want. If you're a YouTuber, doesn't matter how small, because I'm about as small as it gets, and you want to do literally anything, I'm down to collaborate with other people. Oh yeah, by the way, in case it wasn't clear, this is a video celebrating 1 year on space, because my first video was February 29th, which is kind of funny because that means it technically can't be an anniversary, because there is no 29th for another 4 years, 3 years now. I think that's it. A lot more ideas in my mind that I want to do, but with uni starting up again pretty soon, the amount of videos will probably decrease, because I was doing 2 a month, and I want a minimum of at least 1 each month. That's what I want to stick to. Yeah, so more stuff coming soon. Subscribe, etc. Again, not a sad thing. I'm just tired, I guess. Not really sure how to end this, so put an explosion and a golf cart with 7 chipmunks. That's gonna be really fun to edit. It's all here right now.